If you didn't get a chance to come to one of my career fair workshops, I did want to give you a quick overview of things you can do for the engineering career fair to make your visit as productive as possible. Your job when you go to the fair is to be memorable, and to do that you have to do some preparation before the fair. The employers cannot possibly prepare for you, and looking at your resume very quickly, it's really tough for them to formulate a plan for how to help you move forward in the process. But you can do some advanced research and help point out to the employer some of the reasons why you're a good fit for their organization. So your job is certainly to show sincere interest in the work that they do in their company, and know in advance what are the roles they're recruiting for, and what are the things about me that make me a good fit for those roles, so that when you go and introduce yourself, you can say, hey, I'm Leslie, and I just applied for your software engineering internship because I saw you're looking for Python skills, and I actually have a few projects related to that. So I felt like I have a good skills profile fit, and I think the work that you do is really interesting. I read in the news this week that you were working on this area, blah, blah, blah. So I think having some really good connections to make with them in terms of the work, and how you find that fascinating is certainly step one, as well as the skills profile. That's really an important thing to do in your preparation. The other thing that you have to do in your preparation is ask good questions. You are going there to gather information. You know already that they want you to apply online, so go ahead and do that. Show you're prepared, and then come and ask follow-up questions that you develop while you're doing your research and while you're applying online. So, definitely you can go and ask more about what's going on, with the company or work in that area, or things that interns or new grads might do in those roles. And then you could also talk about things related to the job search process itself. So, when do you typically do interviews, or what kind of interviews do you typically do? What are some deadlines? You try to understand maybe the logistics of their search process as well. That's another good tactic to take in terms of asking questions. So the goal is not to go and talk at the person you connect with for as long as they'll let you talk, but to really have a back and forth conversation. So a very brief intro, ending with a question, and then hopefully some back and forth with them as you continue your conversation. But go to gather information. Make sure that you take notes when you're doing your research. Have your portfolio ready. You know that you're going to have to wait in line at the fair, so be referring. You can refer to your notes while you're waiting in line. You can go ahead and do that. So you got your resumes on one side, your notes on the other, and you can refer to those while you're waiting to talk to them. Your goal is to make connections with people and gather information. That's the reason that you go to career fairs. So do your preparation so that when you arrive, you can do both of those things. You can show your sincere interest, you can show your preparation, and you can make connections. Good luck.